tripping on some real. I see you dirty dipping with me real quick. Yeah.
With the squad, only trust the family. I would.
Let's team the team. At the small forward position, 60.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Indiana Fever as they go up against the New York Liberty. From the 2K booth with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for coming along. Well, here we go. Game 1, WNBA semifinals. And one of these teams is seeing their first game of the postseason. Plenty of rest, and you can bet they've been watching tape of the last game of their opponent.
That's right, Blake. The competition throughout these WNBA playoffs has been extremely fierce. Each game has a magnitude that's amplified with the point.
And you love the intensity that brings. Each game can mean the difference between keeping your playoff hopes alive and being sent packing. The shortest path to a championship, if you can end the regular season as a 1 or a 2 seed, would be to win 6 straight games. If you're a 3 or 4 seed, you have to win 7. And if you start the postseason at a lower seed, you got to win 8.
Now here's Nurse. Soft touch off the glass.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Outside Wheeler. Outside for Dupree. To the paint. Pass to Wheeler. 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. And another shot. Misses the layup.
Still scoreless after 4 shots. They need a bucket.
Here's Nurse. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers. A standout for Canada internationally, Natalie Achonwa competed in her first game when she was just 19 back in 2012. An incredible experience.
Both good at the line. Guarded by Wheeler. To the inside. Pass to Nurse. And it's off from three-point range.
Their first miss of the game, a strong start.
Kelsey Mitchell into the lane. Yep, that one goes.
Big basket there. The 5th time's the charm, am I right?
Here's New York now. They lead by 4. Here's Zawi B. Nurse. Pass to Walker. To the left wing. Let's go with a 3. Nurse with the bucket.
She's looking good. 3 of 4 so far.
Now here's Wheeler. Defense is right there. Achonwa with it. Mitchell outside. Dupree. The wing jumper off target.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Over to the left wing. To the left side wing. Drills it from outside.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passer.
Now here's Achonwa. Misses the layup. She had her with that pump fake, but couldn't make her pay. Inside. Off on the layup. So it's Indiana now, trailing by 10. Here's Mitchell. Took him no time at all on that one.
Passing, not exactly her calling card, but Achonwa doesn't miss open players. Good eyes.
Guarded by Wheeler. Here's Nurse. Makes it off the glass.
Off to a strong start on the glass. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, you like their effort level here in the early going. And if you don't, oh well, because I like it. You know, they're just making things happen.
Timeout called the Fever.
They got to be concerned with all the missed shots. Every team is going to go through cold streaks. But when you go through those cold streaks, you have to find ways to stay productive.
Yeah, and the coach might need them to try to get to the line, earn some points on some freebies, because sometimes the free throw line can be your best friend when the shots aren't falling from the field.
Here's the Fever with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Mitchell, guarded by Durr. For a three, Victoria Vivians. The Fever rebound. Amanda Zawibi with the block. One up, one down. 2 points with her first shot in this game.
Defensively, they have got to up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, still early, but you're right. They need to bump up the intensity on defense. What a start they've gotten off to on the boards. They've come out banging.
You know, I've seen it a million times. When a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Here's Mavunga. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Zawibi. Mavunga with the rebound.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Here's Mitchell, covered by Zawibi. They get it back. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded closely. To halt the run. Mitchell. Pass to Mavunga. Here's Vivians. Offensive rebound. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Connects from three-point range.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Durr's shot is off. Here's Mitchell. Great pass to set up the land.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Liberty out in front. They lead by 12. And the second quarter is on the...
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave's team.
All right, guys, the Liberty enjoying a nice lead here.
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Out to the wing. Back to Durr. Pass to Clarendon. And here's Durr. She's covered by Mitchell. And it's Asia Durr with the three.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
And Tiffany Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for her.
Well, another foul will give her 3 before the half. That's something to keep an eye on.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Pass to Vivians. Mitchell. Clarendon covering. A shot by Mitchell. No good.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Here's Durr. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the Fever with the ball. Trailing by 17. Here's Vivians. Off with the layup.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Zawibi gets the bucket.
They're hovering above, right around 50% for the game in three-pointers, but they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's to front a player. They've got to try something. The height difference there was huge, but she canceled it out with great body control in the air.
That body control right there is essential. If you're giving up a bunch of height on flat ground, then you better be good in the air.
And be able to adjust in the air, too.
Pass to Wheeler. Three-pointer. Mitchell outside. McCowan up top. Wheeler. Tries again. And too long on the shot. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Back to Nurse. Fires. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Great look. Disappointing miss.
What happened there? I mean, that shot's almost as good as automatic.
I don't know.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Fires for three, and Wheeler is good for three.
Needed a good, quick release on that three-pointer because she knew she was giving up a lot of height in that matchup.
You nailed it, Tim. That quick release was the key. Any hesitation, and that shot's blocked.
And the Liberty call time here.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Guarded by Wheeler. Lays it up and in off the nice reverse.
Such a great feel, such great touch around the bucket. She made that reverse look easy.
Pass to McCowan. Wheeler. Now here's Mitchell. Takes the three. And Natalie Achanwa picks up the foul. That is her first foul of the game. And so it's New York with it. Nurse outside. Corner shot. No good off front iron. The Fever really having a tough go here. Here's Wheeler. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, I'm a big fan of the fact that she's getting the touches she needs here after not scoring a point in the first quarter.
Nurse with the bucket.
What a passing display she's putting on.
She is spoiling us today. Just another incredible assist for the highlight reel, and the reel is getting quite long.
Back to Wheeler. Knocked away. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Dupree. Just three to shoot. Not gonna fall. Starting off slow, she misses her first three from the floor. Here's Nurse. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
You don't see a ton of shots in this area anymore. However, Nurse does work on her mid-range game.
Stolen by Zawi B. An open look for Kia Nurse. She can't get that one to fall. And so the Fever will take it the other way. Mitchell left side. Outside Dupree. Pass to Wheeler. Puts up a three. Outside for Dupree. Mitchell. Can't cash in from the high post. Nurse with it. Guarded now by Wheeler. And that one good.
They've had assists now on their last three baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
A big group substitution here for Indiana.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team
Indiana with the ball. The three. Nice D from Malaysia Clarendon. Out to the left wing. Back to Durr. Takes the three. That's good, and it's Malaysia Clarendon with the assist.
Getting going here in the second quarter, her second three-pointer of the game.
For three, Victoria Vivians gets that one to drop. First of the game after 4 straight misses.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Shoots the three. Pass to Durr. To the middle. Outside Clarendon. Clock at 6. Back to Zawi B. Outside Clarendon. Here's Durr. Bullseye! Nails it!
This is really the story of the game here. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Here's Wheeler. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Perfect rebounding technique, shielded her off and kept her behind her.
And Durr is going to pick up the foul. That is her first foul of the game. Here's Wheeler. No good on the last second attempt there. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Liberty out in front. I mean, you look at Durr, and she's been playing really well.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
But defensively, they've been unable to shut down the most important part of the court, Brian, the middle.
Yeah, and the point totals in the paint are tilted heavily against them now.
A slight rebound advantage for them, one more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a big lead.
They've looked very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it.
Here we go, one-on-one. Back to Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Guarded by Wheeler. Back to Zawi B. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Stolen by Zawi B. Here's Nurse. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
3 straight makes to start the second half.
And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Coming into the WNBA with incredible experience. At the point guard position, Kia Nurse was one of the stars for Team Canada in the 2016 games.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come out racing out of the gate to start the second half.
Back to Wheeler. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And it looks like she still has some of the shooting touch that she did in the first.
Kia Nurse into the lane. Good for her 8th field goal. She's attempted a dozen shots.
Give her another. She might be a point guard, but Nurse can light it up herself. Her diverse skill set can lead to big nights.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Down low. Achanwa with the steal. It's tipped. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Just an embarrassing effort getting back on defense here, fellas.
You know, it's costing them. Fast break baskets, accounting for 7 of the last 10 they've allowed.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. To the paint. Zawi B gets the bucket.
The defense has been on their back heels